Second quarter brought to you by Cosi of Owings Mills. Jobs makes quick work of that one. Jake Scott, little sky whammy top side. And Stoga possession, just what the doctor ordered for Conestoga. I gotta tell you, I took the kids to Cosi tonight. We got a little leftover pizza out in the car. They can snack on that. It is delicious. Fresh made, newly remodeled. My daughter looked at me tonight and said, I like the way this place is now. It's so much better than the old way. Drive that time by Chris Brady. Brady doing work coming from behind. Up top, Jake Scott. A little low slinger right there. It's going to be Stoga ball. That is the right call. Stoga was closer to where it went out when it went out. That's two close ones. I think they got them both right. Oh, great feed. Great cut on the inside. I tell you what, I love attackman number 24, Chris Brady, the junior. He's playing with his feet moving, hands free, and head up. First real chance Stoga's had to run offense in a while. Here's Brady. Jake Scott all the way up top. Brady, crazy Ivan near side, looks for the cross crease feed, no dice. Picked off by Joe McSorley. Pass picked off, and look at that. Right back at it, my man Chris Brady. What more can he do? Wherever you are and however you are tuning into CUDA, thanks so much for making us the most popular high school sports viewing site. 4 million views last year. We're approaching 100,000 already this year. And we haven't even hit the end of March. Atkinson, Pierre Atkinson driving, wants a lefty shot, rolls back righty. Chris Brady. Now it's 29, Sam Friedman. Friedman, little hesitation move lefty. And a timeout by Coach Kelly. Second quarter brought to you by Cosi of Owings Mills, Reisterstown Road and McDonough Road. Newly remodeled. Parents, you can get a beer or a glass of wine. S'mores right at your table. Get s'mores and you cook them. You melt the marshmallows right at your table. Beautiful place. Cosi of Owings Mills. Great staff, friendly atmosphere. Great play, great feed, great shot. Pierre Atkinson gets the feed from Lucas Dickey, and right out of the timeout. Nice little pick on the inside. Pierre Atkinson makes it 6-2 with 9:30 remaining. Second quarter brought to you by Cosi of Owings Mills. I was there earlier tonight. Jobs earns possession for the Pioneers, and now it's going to be Alex Mezzi. Number 22, Alex Mezzi up top now. Pierre Atkinson sharing it with Sammy Friedman. Flag down, interference on the crease. Pierre Atkinson looking to create some distance, and that'll bring about the call. Credit Matty Huertas, number 37. Nice short stick D midi. interference call against Calvert Hall. 8:34 to go second quarter. Booker Corrigan alongside his old pal Rudy Plahoova-Hoovovich calling the game for you tonight. You know, at times, Maddie, it's like Rudy's not even here. Okay, he doesn't say much. He's one of those guys who really, when he speaks, people listen. Jake Scott tries to unleash one. I like the confidence he steps into that one. Now he floats down to the crease. Looking to get something inside. Chris Brady spins it around. Now it's behind. Atkinson comes up with it. Ball goes down on the turf. Penalty expires. And nice little play on the ball. Love to see that. My man Chris Brady making that one, number 24 for the Pioneers. Calvert Hall possession, 7.5 minutes remaining second quarter. 6-2 Calvert Hall in their home whites, leading the Conestoga Pioneers down from Philadelphia in their road maroons. One of the best games we ever had the pleasure of doing, Maddie, was that Conestoga Calvert Hall game 2 years ago. 11-10 final. Crazy game. Omari DeBerry in on offense now. Here's Timmy Kelly down to DeBerry. DeBerry sweeping across the top. Omari doesn't like what he sees, holds on to it, maintains possession. And now Timmy Kelly behind. Up to Timmy Kelly on the wing. That's obviously number 16 down on the side. And now 16 behind the cage. Ball pops out of his stick. Riley comes up with it and gets it to goaltender Jack Green. Errant pass by Green goes back down on the carpet, but Stoga comes away with it. And they get it to my man Chris Brady. #22 Alex Mezzi sharing it. Bottom of the field with Matty Schleicher. Here's Pierre Atkinson, right-hand alley, drives inside. The ball fought off by McSorley. Picked up by Brashears, and Brashears is going to take it for a spin. Gets the shot off high and wide, backed up by Jack Kinnear. Oh, great backdoor cut by Timmy Kelly. That's going to cost them. Timmy Kelly with acceleration the whole way. That is how you execute a backdoor cut. Ryan Powers facing off against Christian Jobs. Powers, quick push forward. A laser move. And this is David Fritz. Timmy Kelly again accelerating. Great look on the backside. Poised possession. Oh, what a save on the inside. Not up in here. Not you, fat Jesus. Slide it on back. Jack Green. 6th save. He's going to have to do it again, though. Not this time. And that's just great ball movement by Calvert Hall. Jack Green hung out to dry that time. And just circumstantial where Calvert Hall just found a way to get the ball back up off the ground. But that first save by Jack Green, sick. Second quarter brought to you by Cosi of Owings. Mills get to Cosi, Reisterstown Road and McDonough Road. Jobs wins the ensuing faceoff. Cosi, freshly prepared pizzas, salads, sandwiches, beautiful place. Beer and wine now available, and they also do catering. Make sure if you're thinking about catering a beautiful lunch or a nice dinner, think about Cosi doing the job for you. COSI. Eight to 2, Calvert Hall in the lead. Stoga with possession, turnaround shot, goal. Acceleration the whole way. Matty Schleicher taking the game under his wing. Number 8, Matty Schleicher. Acceleration the whole way. Jobs against Powers. This time it's Powers. Makes a play on the ball. And now he's going to get the pressure of Connor Campbell, one of the captains for Coach Brian Sampson. Ball down to the ground, and now we're going to get an interference call. It's the right call. Untimely, unfortunate, but it's the right call. Referee Mick Shrimpton. I'll tell you about Mick Shrimpton. He ain't no Stumpy Joe. And if you need somebody slopping to base, you got to go with Derek Smalls. Straight away, Derek Smalls. Oh, great stick in the passing lane. Timmy Kelly comes up with a loose ball and now takes it, turns it to his advantage. Oh, what a dip move. Oh, another ball checked away. Not a save. I started to get a little ahead of myself, Matty. Every now and then you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. A beautiful sunset up there too, by the way. I'm going to film that. If we get a shot out of bounds pretty quick, we might even shoot that. In honor of Roy Simmons Jr., my man Tommy Marichek, who played for Simi at Syracuse, told me one time that Roy Simmons called a timeout and told his team he just wanted them to look at the sunset. Every now and then you got to appreciate those little things. With 2 minutes even, we might see another timeout. Both teams have a timeout remaining. I might send a text to both coaches, tell them to call a timeout real quick. Maybe get a shot of this, Matty, or a goal. A goal works. Stoga's 29, Sam Friedman. Sharing it this time, going left-handed Schleicher. And here's Friedman, trying his luck against Brashears. Draws the foul. Oh, Pierre. Oh, and that'll bring him out. Matty, shoot that sunset if you can. See that pinkness up there? I don't know if you can really appreciate that on your computers, but it's nice. And it's also nice to not be freezing and sucking up like 30-mile-an-hour winds, right, Matty? You're living a good life. We're doing all right. And I'm not... Second quarter brought to you by Cosi of Owings Mills, Reisterstown Road, and McDonough Road. Cosi, s'mores right at your table. Get s'mores right at your table. Parents, enjoy a cold beer, cold libation. Beer and wine available, newly remodeled, friendly staff, beautiful place. Cosi of Owings Mills, new management, and catering too. So if you're organized, oh, there's a shot and a goal. Credit Jake Scott with a hard little Paris Hilton right there. Nasty. And with 44 seconds left, we're looking at 8-4, Maddie. A little different, isn't it? Itchy little 4-goal lead. Jake Scott. I watched his dad, Pete Scott, play at Hopkins. He graduated from Avon Old Farms, went down to Hopkins, played in the early, mid-40s, played with the wooden sticks and the gut sidewall, shorts that looked like tighty-whities. That's how he rolled, man. 17, Mincer comes up with that one. 30 seconds now in the half. And we get a timeout by Coach Kelly. And we're going to take it along with him. Cosi of Owings Mills, time for a good, delicious, fresh-made pizza on homemade bread. Cosi of Owings Mills. Here we go. 30 seconds exactly. Calvert Hall coming out of the timeout. They draw the man up. They're going to get a little man-up action now for 23.6 seconds. That certainly changes things, doesn't it, my man Matthew? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And Coach Kelly sends his man-up unit out. Beautiful night for lacrosse. I think I'm a little punchy tonight just because I'm not freezing. And we get a 1-minute slash call against Stoga. Timmy Kelly will put it in motion here, side of the box. Number 11, Jason Brown. And they're going to hold it. They are going to hold it for possession. Oh, now we're going to press a little bit, but that's going to do it. That will do it. First half comes to a close. Second quarter, as always, brought to you by Cosi of Owings Mills. A beautiful place. A great catering service. Make sure you go check them out. Beautiful staff over there at Cosi of Owings Mills. Freshly prepared meals. And, of course, parents, you can enjoy a cold libation while you wait. I was there tonight, and my kids love it. We'll be back with the second half.